Oh man.
I love that one.
Just let the head be relaxed there.
Oh God. I forgot how that one went.
Heavy.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow.
Perfect.
Nice.
Think about relaxing my belly button.
Oh my God. That was insane.
We are here with Sarah, part 2. Everybody liked her old video, so we're gonna do a full video with it. How'd you feel after your last visit?
I felt great. I felt amazing.
And that was your first adjustment?
Yeah, that was my very first one.
Your second adjustment?
Mm-hmm.
You haven't cheated on me in between?
No.
Cool. We already did a pre-assessment, so I'm gonna kind of go into the relevant findings. For Sarah, she mainly has kind of this pinch spot that usually kicks up 4 hours into her session, and I would imagine that would be pretty brutal to continue to have to go through that. So last time we just did adjustments. We're gonna get into some dry needling today and see if that helps her kind of reduce frequency, intensity, duration moving forward with all of that stuff. Go ahead and look all the way to your right shoulder as far as you can, any pinching into that spot.
Not too bad.
And then looking all the way to the left shoulder, that's where you're feeling that pulling sensation?
Yeah.
Okay, and then if you took your chin down towards your chest, that's where you feel that spot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that was the main thing, so we'll kind of recheck that. A lot of it's soft tissue, but the joint's gonna be related to that, so we're gonna address all of those things. So we'll start with adjustments, then we'll get into that. So if you wanna scoot forward just a little bit, so I'm gonna have you look to the shoulder here, and a little bit less, so look straight ahead. Good, and just let the head be relaxed there.
Oh God. I forgot how that one went. That one's so nice.
You got some flashbacks?
Yeah, I did. It was like, I wouldn't say PTSD, but.
Cool, so we're gonna come into, you're good right there. So same thing, just a little bit different angle. So we'll fall into this hand right here. Let the muscles kind of relax, head heavy.
Ooh.
Yes. Wow. Let's go ahead and go into your back, looking up at the sky.
Okay.
Or the shoes, I guess. We don't really have
the shoes. That's funny.
We're gonna get into that mid back. This will be pretty direct to where you were feeling that tightness there. So I'm gonna have you tuck your chin down toward your chest and go ahead and let all the air out.
Ooh. Wow. I really needed that one.
And we're gonna come a little bit lower, and then we'll get into the strap.
Ooh. Wow. I'm gonna feel so great when I leave here. I'm so excited.
Yeah. Did we do the towel one or the Y-strap one last time?
Towel.
Mm-hmm. Do you wanna do the Y-strap?
I'm down trying it.
I'm gonna strap the legs in.
Okay.
That's
a little bit wrecking, but.
So it's funny, it looks scarier. It looks like you're an insane person. But it actually allows me to deliver a more gentle adjustment because I don't have to use as much speed to get that. These will be released in 4 weeks. So I'm finally excited. We've been working on it for like a year and a half. Go ahead and lift the head up there. And you can relax the head back. Cool. I'm scared.
Yeah. I'll be okay though.
It's gonna be great. Okay, so I'm gonna move that chin. That looks good. So I'm gonna just slide you up the table to start. So we're pulling you up. How are you feeling there?
Scared.
Scared?
Yeah.
Is that painful at all?
No.
Okay. Is it okay if I just do a little bit more of a pull past that? Okay. So I like to think about relaxing my belly button.
Oh my God. That was insane.
Is that better or worse than the towel?
I feel like I got more. Like it was more of a crack that time. Yeah.
How far down did that go?
Halfway, almost down to my tailbone.
So we're definitely gonna look into some wrist stuff if you want to come in tight. This felt good last time. Mm-hmm. It is a little sensitive just because it's your hands.
Ooh.
Good.
Ah.
You get the best reactions. It's like a crowd. Ooh.
Ooh. Ah.
Sweet. That felt pretty good.
Yeah, I did.
Cool. All right, we're gonna get into the knee here. There we go. She's gonna be taller.
Ooh.
Good. Ah. It's so funny when somebody has like the exact same reaction on everything, like the same word, and then we try to create like a reel and it's like the same.
Oh, it's just like, ow.
We're like, how do we make this different? So So
I didn't know they could pop that many times there. That's
there's
crazy.
8 carpal bones in there.
Oh, shit.
So there's a lot of articulations. That's like a lot of reason why we have that full, you know, it's our wrists, our hands, especially for you, it's very important because that's what you're doing for work and life. Hands are very important, so maintaining that mobility can be really important. Let's go ahead and come onto your side so you can.
Which way?
Looking at me.
Okay.
Sweet. So we're just gonna get the low back. When you're sitting in a car for that long, it puts your spine in a lot of flexion. So that position, the back doesn't like to be there for too long. It can start to develop issues from that. You're also sitting all day for work.
Yeah.
Go ahead and look over the shoulder. Smile for the camera. And good. One more. Good.
Oh wow.
And let's go ahead and flip to this side. All right. Good. I'm gonna scoot you this way.
Okay.
And we're gonna come through here. Good. All right. Perfect.
Nice.
Good.
Amazing.
So we're going to check the neck again and see if any of those things change for you. If it doesn't change, that's okay. We're gonna do a little bit more soft tissue. So I'll have you go ahead and sit up facing Chris.
Okay.
And the biggest thing was you tucking your chin down towards your chest. I'm not
Yeah.
expecting miracles because we didn't touch the soft tissue. How does that feel?
It's still tight, but it is better actually.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. And then that was really just the main one. So now
Yeah.
we're gonna get some needles in there. I'm gonna have you go onto your stomach.
Gotcha. That makes more sense. Sorry.
I'm gonna just look at hip alignment. We're gonna do a little flexion distraction.
Okay.
All right. Question 1 of the day: face tattoos.
Okay.
In your last video that we posted, we got a lot of hate, both me and you. People aren't very nice on YouTube sometimes, but I think face tattoos kind of get a lot of hate. Have you ever experienced in-person hate or
Oh my God.
online hate?
Yeah, I just kind of have to throw my blinders up now, actually.
Yeah.
I think my most recent one is that I fly, around a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in the Denver airport, and I just had this lady right in front of me on one of the trains, just like very aggressively shaking her head, staring at me. I was like, why am I nervous with this lady right now?
I wonder what her thoughts were like. Are you like the devil or like?
I don't know,
did
but
you
I
go
was
to jail for a
not,
really long time?
dude, I think so. I really do. And I was not looking my best that day. She probably thought I was just like.
Was it like a shame or was it like the finger wag?
Oh, dude, no. She was wishing me the worst. Oh, why'd you ruin your face? I'm like, oh, well, I did it for me and not for you, so sorry.
Was that a hard decision for you?
It was really scary. Yeah, my palms were sweaty. I was just like, but I really want it done, so I did it. And I was just like, okay.
I always wonder, like, do you put in, like, do you do makeup or like a stencil beforehand to just see like what it's going to look like to prepare your brain?
I mean, I've definitely like visualized it, but I never tried to put makeup on, trying to like see what it would look like. I'll probably put on my like Procreate on my iPad. I did a loose sketch for my swords when I sent it to the guy because I was like, I want them like this, and he was just like, hell yeah, let's do it.
For me, I mean, I don't consider myself to have face tattoos. My family considers them as face tattoos. But I didn't plan on it. My artist was just like, hey, I think it would look better if the people on the side have like a little platform. It'll make it flow nicer. And I usually just trust the artist and all of that. And I didn't expect to have it that day. And then all of a sudden, going to bed that night, I don't know, it's like sideburn tattoos. A lot of my like really close friends have a lot of face tattoos, and you do get kind of influenced, and I always really like face tattoos. It's different, it stands out. It's, to me, I think it's beautiful, and it's something that I've wanted to do. It's funny, in my profession, I definitely stand out, and I do get hate. Not like so much, I haven't necessarily seen, it's more appreciation on the streets, especially like in Denver, but I feel like different cities have like different viewpoints on tattoos.
Yeah.
Like I grew up in Nashville and nobody has tattoos. I put out a poll as like, yay or nay on face tattoos, and actually I was expecting everybody, because everyone's like, just don't do your face, and we actually got like 40% were like, yeah, go for it.
Dang, okay, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, that's Instagram people are nicer. What do you guys think, YouTube? Put it down in the comments. So tell me about your tongue split.
I got that back when I was like 21, so like almost 7 years ago. It was scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What made you make that decision?
I saw it on the internet. I was like, that's really cool. And I hit up one of my friends. They're like, oh, hit up this guy, Ian Bell. Mm-hmm. That's the guy you need to go to. I love him. He's so great.
Does it affect the way that you talk?
Oh, dude, yeah. So, like, I was like a bartender when I first had it done. So I would have to do to-go orders. And I couldn't say ends really well. I sounded like a deaf person on the phone, essentially.
Do you kind of get used to it? Like, do you feel like your voice is normal now?
Yeah. I mean, I spit when I talk sometimes. Because I just feel saliva getting built up in there. I'll get really excited about talking about something and I'll just like spit.
I would imagine you get used to it. So like for grills, we have the diamond ones that are a lot thicker, but like my bottom ones don't fit. So like my S's, like it sounds like I have a lisp.
Right, yeah.
But after like, if you wear it for like an hour, your tongue kind of figures out how to like make it make sense and like not sound super crazy.
Right.
But I would imagine this is, I mean, you can't really go back from that. Can you go back from
You
that?
could actually sew them back up, yeah. Ooh. I don't know why you would do that.
Like, have any cool tricks? Can you like clap them together and get in there? Oh man.
I love that one. It's been about like almost 7 years since I've had it, and I think only like 4 people have called me out, and that's like it, and that's just me talking.
I feel like when you're gonna be like a grandma age, you know?
Oh,
like,
I'm gonna be a menace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like people are gonna be so afraid if they're not already afraid, like the lady in the airport.
Oh my god, I'd be that scary old lady.
We are going to get into the needle portion of the video.
Oh man.
Are you excited?
Yeah, I am. I mean, I think it's gonna be fun. Like, I get tattoos. That still makes me nervous, but I don't like being pierced.
Yeah, I think it's very different. People are like, oh, why are you afraid of needles? You tattoo. But I think of tattooing needles as more of like being scraped by needles is how it feels.
Right. Like there's 7 layers of like epidermis, and we're barely scathing through the 3rd. Versus like piercing, you're kind of like going all the way through, and that freaks me out.
So just to kind of ease some anxiety that might come around it. So we're using an acupuncture needle, so much different from a medical needle. Medical needle has a much wider gauge because they're injecting liquid. So these are called dry needling because we're not actually injecting anything. So the diameter is really skinny. You might not even actually feel anything. Typical sensations that we'll feel: a little bit of a muscle twitch, and if you feel that, that's a good thing. I'm gonna do the nice style, so I'm not gonna be pistoning where we're gonna elicit a muscle twitch in there. I'm just gonna go straight in, and once it's in, it's gonna stay there. The whole process, we're gonna spend about 5 minutes here. Yeah, we're gonna start just right here. This is just the casing of the needle. A little poke, so that needle's in there. We're gonna
that's it?
A little further, and that's it.
Wow, that's not bad at all.
Yeah. What do you feel?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
No achiness?
Mm-mm.
I like using needles in this case because those needles actually hit the back of your vertebrae. I obviously can't get there with my fingers or elbows or any type of massage technique. Those first 2 are in what's called your multifidus muscle. They connect lamina to lamina. That's a portion of your vertebrae, and they can create a lot of compression. Hoping that after we get done with this, you will feel like a little bit lighter and more motion. So this is gonna be your trap. On this one, we might get a little bit of a twitch because the muscle belly is bigger.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
So I got 4 of them in there. I'm gonna hook up 2 circuits. One is gonna be in the traps, one is gonna be in the neck. Have you ever used like a stim unit where it's like the little sticky pads?
I don't think so. For like massages and stuff?
Yeah, you can just like put the sticky pads on there and then it hooks a little electrical current through it and it'll make the muscles twitch or it'll make it feel kind of like numb a little bit. This is kind of like that. Okay. So I'm gonna start with the neck ones. So I'm gonna just slowly start increasing the intensity. You'll feel like a little heartbeat happening in the neck. Let me know when you start to feel anything.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, I am.
Is that too much? Or that feels good?
It's fine.
Do you want more?
We could do a little bit more.
You tell me when.
It feels good.
Good. Come on. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. Sometimes that's more comfortable. Is that more comfortable to you?
I was expecting to feel like something completely different, so yeah, it feels wild.
How would you describe it?
It literally feels like a heartbeat in my neck.
Cool. So now we're gonna go more into the neck. So that's your trap muscle. So it's a bigger mover.
Okay. Well, I wonder what that's gonna feel like.
We're looking at the neck now. Let me know when you start to feel the neck ones going.
I feel it.
Okay, you tell me when. Doesn't need to be crazy.
It Feels good.
Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna just pop some laser on here. So it's a class 4 infrared laser. The only thing you're gonna feel is some heat. I like to use this at the same time because it's just kind of the same treatment time.
Okay.
So we'll kind of hang for another 5 minutes as long as that feels comfortable. Everything still feels good with the needle intensity.
Oh yeah.
Let's go ahead and sit on up one more time. I want you to recheck that range of motion again, where you tuck your chin down towards your chest and see how that feels.
This feels really soft.
Let's go into your back. I'm gonna do a little bit of soft tissue there. Question number 2. Blackouts.
Okay.
You have your whole arm blacked out.
I do.
Tell me about it.
I made bad decisions when I was like 16. I just like knew I wanted to be like tattooed. And that's just kind of like where I fucked up.
Was that in somebody's garage?
Oh, dude, totally.
Yeah.
I was white trash as fuck. Yeah, my friend had a tattoo machine and I was like, that's so cool. And then next thing you know, I had my whole arm just filled with garbage by people I didn't like. And I was just like, oh, this has to go. And then I had a lot of like artists touch it. They're like, oh, let me practice a blackout on you. I was like, yeah, okay.
So it kind of looked like a school desk.
Oh, dude, this was awful. Yeah. I lived with that for a very long time.
I really like the blackouts.
I think it just depends. Like a lot of people are like, oh, I regret my tattoos. They're usually trash. You know what I'm saying? Like you just didn't get, I don't know, tattooed correctly, I guess. You got a bunch of stuff that isn't going to hold up or just generally doesn't look good.
When you're a kid, you like, you know, it's a cool thing, it's new, but you don't have any money to put into it. I always knew I wanted tattoos. My family is extremely against it. I actually had 0 tattoos 3 years ago. So if you look at our website, it's me with no tattoos.
Love that.
But I knew what I wanted, and I knew that I needed money for that. And so, you know, going through school cost money, starting a business cost money. So all of my finances went back into the business. And as soon as we started to do well, any money just goes over to Fabio. Shout out to Fabio.
I love that.
Check that spot again, tucking the chin down toward your chest.
Yeah. I'm a little sore where you put the, where it
Some
at.
soft tissue.
Yeah, but it feels fine though.
These are scrapers. These will be available in 4 weeks from posting of this video. I get those online. This is our CBD line. You're cool with CBD?
Yeah.
There's no THC in here. We take it up to our lab in Steamboat, and we have like 6 other natural ingredients. You'll feel a little bit of the peppermint. This is just scraping. It doesn't need to have the CBD on there to have an effect. We're basically just stimulating the pressure receptors to give a little lengthening and to kind of make it so you're not as sore tomorrow. If you made it this far into the video, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you like this content. We'll be posting 2 videos a week now that we have our full production team. Big things in the works. I'm excited to get that content out. Thank you. High five.
I thought you were talking to the camera. I was just like, why are you high-fiving the camera right now?
I feel like I've gotten like no high fives sometimes.
Literally.
Yeah.
Oh, really? That's actually really
because I'm like over here and you're looking at the camera.